Mister.
Hey everyone, Mr. MCA here. This is Lap Guide for Circuit de Barcelona-Catalunya Grand Prix Layout with a Porsche 911 RSR. Let's get this started. Brake when you're about to pass the signal that's on the left. Do not fully accelerate unless if you're either in between the apexes or when you're leaving the second apex. Let go of the throttle as you start to turn. You're going to want to do some throttle control here, and if you do the way I do it, start to fully accelerate when your car is pointing towards the orange barrels on that far end of the track. Start to brake before you reach the last white line on your left. This is a pretty long turn, so take your time going through this turn at about half throttle or just a little under. And just like the last turn, when your car is pointing towards the orange barrier in front of you, you can start to accelerate more and more before you're going at full throttle. Start to brake around here. You can use a little more braking as you go through the turn to adjust your car, and when your car is pointing towards the track, start to fully accelerate. Brake where the curb on the right starts. You can shift down to second gear and slowly let go of the accelerator to help the car spin just a little more to get that turn right. Stabilize the car and start to fully accelerate. Brake where the curb on the left ends. This turn's a little awkward, so you won't be fully accelerating until you're near the end of the turn. You can do some throttle control just to get the turn right. Brake just before reaching the signal on the right. Make sure you slow down just enough to go through the apex nice and cleanly, and make sure you stabilize the car before you start to fully accelerate. Don't be like me and almost lose control. Let go of the accelerator as you hit the apex, or shift into third gear and you can go full throttle through it. Start to brake as you start to turn for this turn, and you won't be accelerating until very late, and you'll start to fully accelerate when your car is pointing towards the track. Brake before the curb on the left ends. Use very little throttle when you go through this turn, and get your car to the right side as soon as possible. When your car is pointing towards the outside curbs, you start to fully accelerate for just a moment and start to brake before you're under the GT Sport sign. Just barely put any throttle through this first turn, or don't accelerate at all, because if you accelerate too much and you hit the bump, it's going to spin you out. You can accelerate just a little more as you go through the second turn. Stabilize your car and go at full throttle through this last turn. And that's all for this video. Hope you found it useful. Don't drive yourself insane like how I did for this track and car combo. This is Mr. MCA, the world's most OK player, and I'll see you in the next video.